Hello, my name is Oscar. I study at the Pan American University of Puerto in the Faculty of Education and Humanities, School of Modern Languages. In today's video, I am going to do a quick overview on the definition of morpheme in grammatic and their types and subtypes and different classifications of morphemes. So to get started, let's look at the definition of morpheme, which in very simple and few words, a morpheme is the smallest possible meaningful unit of language. Okay, so it is the smallest particle of a word that contains meaning in language. That is what morpheme is. And morphemes have several classifications, of which the first one is if it is dependent on if can the morpheme stand on its own or if it needs to be attached to another word to convey its meaning. In this sense, the morphemes are categorized into two different types, which are free morphemes, for the ones that can stand alone and convey meaning, and bound morphemes, which are the ones that must be attached to other morphemes. So, a few examples of a free morpheme. We can say the word blue, or the word eat. These are a small particle that can stand on its own and convey meaning. However, other morphemes are, as I said, bound morphemes, such as, for example, the affixes on or less, ness instead of less. So we have the word forgiven. If we attach the morpheme on, unforgiven, the meaning of the word forgiven is regressed. Okay, so free morphemes can subdivide into lexical or grammatical morphemes. So let's begin by looking at those. Lexical morphemes are the ones that have core meaning in by themselves. So they are nouns, adjectives, or verbs, or even adverbs. Okay, so words like quick, or dog, or cat, right? Those are lexical morphemes. They have meaning. And the other classification is grammatical morphemes. So grammatical morphemes, rather than containing meaning, they are contributing to word function and structure. Okay, so we have that within grammatical morphemes we can find both free morphemes like prepositions like the, and bound types such as the s that indicates plural, for example. And finally, let's touch upon derivational morphemes and inflectional morphemes. Derivational morphemes are similar to the example that I gave before with the morpheme on, with forgiven, unforgiven. Derivational morphemes create new words, or in other words, they change the meaning or provide a new meaning when attached to a core word, such as unforgiven, that reverses the meaning. We also have meant, for example, that attaches to a core word and changes it into a noun. Like excite turns into excitement when added that that morpheme. And finally, inflectional morphemes serve a grammatical function specifically. Okay, so such as marking plural, possession, past, superlative. Okay, so let's give a few examples. So like again, the s that you can attach to a word like John's dog. So we can convey that the dog belongs to John. We use the s, and that s is inflectional because it is communicating possession, and it modifies the grammatical structure rather than meaning. Well, that was all. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you on the next one. Goodbye for now.